Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another video. Today I finally got Gear Dungeon 2 down. I was trying this for many hours with lots of fails. I literally tried every video on YouTube, every strategy for many hours a long time ago. And then I gave up for a while and then, I kind of didn't play the game very much for a couple months and I'm back and I spent many hours again with all sorts of different heroes and I finally got it to work. So I'm going to show you how I got it to work and all of that good stuff. I'll go through a couple things. First about the heroes, who I used, all that good stuff. I don't know that Toreador is required, possibly. You might be able to do this with Hars if you have King Hars and Ardea, and if you don't want to use Arrogance and Toreador if you don't have it. I don't think you need Iovar at all for this. I think you could even do this with maybe Lunaria, because he's not really super needed for this. You do, however, need Titus. I tried this for many hours with Olog, with Brokir, and I could not get this to work, so you do need him. So I'll show you how I did it and all that good stuff, and then we'll go through the gear of everyone. I will say that the gear is very important for especially Hatssut. She needs some high HP and a little bit of rage regen. The gear is very important for Elowyn, for sure. She needs some tanky stats. So I'll go through all of that stuff, everything I did. You probably don't need gear as good as mine is. You can probably do it with a little bit less gear. And you do also need the artifact Lunacy Visor on her. I tried it with the AoE one, and that does not work. So, oh, and you need the artifact, this one right here, Ichor Chalice. Now, shout out to this gentleman right here. This is the only strat on YouTube that worked for me. Lupe from 10 months ago. He's got a lot of views on this video. That's pretty sweet. So this is who I got this idea from. So I used this guy's strat and kind of similar gear to what he had. So, all right, let's go. Let's show you what I did here. All right, so here is my clear. We'll just go to this. So this is the team I used. This was my very first clear. So, obviously no power of dominance or anything like that. So very first step is throw Arrogance facing up there. Then you're going to throw Elowyn there, and that just gives the buff to Arrogance. Then you're going to throw the tank here. You might be able to use that rare who knocks back as well, possibly. Maybe not because of the block amount though, but you're basically using her just for the knockback. Put down Volka second as soon as you get to 20 cost. And I'm going to trigger Volka's ultimate basically right away. As soon as she gets to 100%. And that's just to clear this gargoyle fairly quickly. Maybe not a requirement, but it works out, and the timings work out that way. Kill the gargoyle, and then as soon as that gargoyle dies, you're going to use the ultimate on your tank here to get the knockback. As soon as that AoE goes out, you're going to put Hex up here facing to the right. So wait for that AoE to go out, and then do it. Here's the knockback. You got to be pretty quick on that, and then you're going to put Toreador up top. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to wait for the red Volka to spawn, and you're instantly going to use your ultimate. I also use my ultimate on Toreador. As soon as this Volka dies, you're going to instantly sell Hex. Then you're going to drop Hatssut facing to the left. Then you're going to use the little sprite thingy heal on your Toreador. That's going to be the only healer on Toreador, because you can see there's no one else in range there. As soon as these guys come out, you're going to hit the ultimate on Hatssut. It does not have to kill them. Actually, sometimes I think you actually don't want to kill them. If you clear them right away, then she has nothing to hit. And so if you have too much damage on your Hatssut and she has nothing to hit, she'll die from this archer right here. But the ultimate also makes her an invis, so maybe that's not a concern. But I'm thinking maybe if you have too much damage in some scenarios, then you're going to drop Titus here. Wait for the ad to get past 50% of that little block thing. That'll put it over there. Otherwise, the ad might come over down here, and then you're screwed. Hatssut timing is not as crucial with this one. You can pretty much use her ultimate right when it's up if you build her tanky enough. So I'll go over the gear after, but if you build her tanky enough, you don't have to be super specific with her timing, and especially if you have the rage regen I have. You're going to drop Hex facing this way to take out this red Volka, which is immune to physical. You can leave Arrogance, it's fine. And then you're going to pop the ultimate on Hexy Boy as soon as it's ready. Then you're going to drop the little healing sprite down to keep your Torador topped off. Again, as soon as these guys come up, you're just going to pop your ult again, AoE. And you're basically waiting for this Volka to die, and then you just pick up your Hex right away. You'll need the Hex back fairly quickly, so you should do that fairly quickly. You can use the ultimate on Titus to get some heals, so he can kind of just self-heal himself. You can see if you would have killed these, you have nothing to hit. I mean, I guess you got the boss right here to hit, but there is a scenario if your Hex has too much, or your Hatssut has too much damage. Again, as soon as the ultimate's ready, just use it. It'll clear out the rest of those ads. And then she's going to sit here and just kind of hang out for a while. Then I'm going to drop Ivar here. If you're using, I don't know, I'm assuming this will work with Araka, maybe even Lunaria. If you have Lunaria, just drop her here. This is just kind of help with a little bit, and it'll help with the next Gargoyle that comes out. Pop Volka's ult, and if you need extra healing, you can do Elowyn as well. Pop Torador ult up top. The physical will take that out. Now you have a physical immune here who's going to get healed, but it's okay. You're going to need that just to keep your Hatssut alive, and then you're going to AoE. You probably won't kill these, but you also need this to be here, right? Because she's going to keep herself healed even though she's healing the Volka, so it's fine. Because otherwise, this little archer will just kill your Hatssut. And if you don't have enough tanky stats, this archer is just going to one-shot your Hatssut, and you're screwed. Now the Gargoyle's coming, and you're going to use Ivar. I think it's probably not necessary if your Volka has enough damage because you can probably just kill it. And then I just sell him and then use the ultimate on your tank to knock it away. Again, you're just using the Hatssut ult right away. You're basically not going to kill anything up top. This ad is just going to sit here and it's going to explode. And this is why you can't use Olog or Brokir, because Brokir can't self-heal, so he can't stay alive even in really good gear. I tried that. And then if you're trying to use the little elf thing to heal, then your Torador dies because you need your Torador alive. So you really have to use him. And basically it's going to explode and it's going to kill both of these, but Titus is death immune on the first time. So if your tank here dies, then when the AoE goes out and you're trying to use Hex later to kill the next ad, Hex will just get one shot because the more people that die in here, the harder the boss AoEs. So it's very specific what tank, what tank you use, what heroes you have. See there, boom. Now he doesn't die, so it's fine. Then, because if otherwise, when Hex is right here, if this tank died, there'd be too many deaths, and then the AoE would just one-shot everyone, including your Hex. Pop Torador. As soon as you use the Hex ult, you can just pick up Arrogance. Use the ults down here on Volka and everything. I don't know that you even need to use her ult, but it kind of just knocks him back a little bit. Maybe that's not necessary. Hex will just destroy that Volka. Hex will also kill this ad. And then you're going to take your AoE, all your heroes, you're going to drop them down because this last wave's kind of hard. Again, you're not even going to kill this other purple Volka. So my Hex died, doesn't matter. My tank is still alive here. And this purple Volka is just going to die because when she gets to a certain stage, she just dies and kills everyone. So but when she dies, it counts as killing that mob, so it doesn't matter. So you put whoever your DPS are using there, your Lord, and then you put Hatssut facing up, and then you're basically just going to use all these ults to help clear this last wave. And you want to clear it fairly quickly before, because I think this maybe explosion might deal some more damage, but anyways, and that's that. It's done. This took me forever. This was such an annoying level. Everything has to be perfect for timing. If you have the Hatssut really tanky and still decent damage, then the timing isn't so crucial. I've seen some other videos where people say that you have to use the ultimate at a certain time, and you really don't. If you have rage regen on her, yeah, so shout out to this bro, Lupe. Definitely helped me a lot. Okay, so let's go through the gear on everyone. Torador, mine's not skilled up. I have a Bastion ring maxed out. I have solid tank gear, so just HP with defense, HP with defense, defense with HP, and defense HP. You get the gist. I just have really good tank gear on Torador. Oh, Hatssut. I have very specific gear on her for this run. I tried 1,000 different iterations of types of gear. Attack with HP and damage stats. Attack with defense. You don't need defense, you could use HP, but whatever. Tanky stats and good attack stats. Attack. You do need about, I don't know, 18-ish rage regen to allow her to do this on some of your gear. I have it on this piece. You can also get it on a chest. It's harder to get, has to be ancient, but you can get it there as well. I have Immortal Warrior for more tanky stats, and I'm just trying to max crit her with some attack speed and decent attack. She's got whatever, 15,000 attack. So crit, attack, HP, defense. HP, attack speed, attack, crit rate. I don't know that you need that much attack speed, but this is what I got it to work with. Again, you do have to use Ichor Chalice or it will not work. I don't know that she needs A5. Mine's A5. There's one more. I don't think you need this because almost all the ad waves you can hit them actually twice. So I think an A1 or A0 is totally fine for your Hatssut. I don't think that's a requirement. Volka. I just put good gear on her. You want 100% crit rate. You want high attack, some decent crit damage and attack speed. She's just an attack, attack, attack with a crit damage set. She does have to have Lunacy Visor to give the block. Otherwise, you'll get an enemy through and you won't be able to 3-star it. I tried it with the AoE, and maybe if you had like insane damage, you could maybe do it, but I couldn't get it to work. Arrogance is crit damage, attack, attack. I don't even have that tanky stats on him. I guess I have some HP substats. I don't think that's required. He never got that low. 0 rage regen. You want more on him, but I just swapped some random gear over. He is fully skilled up. He is A5. I don't think that's required. I have this one for more damage when they're far away because there's Torador in front of him. I just put good tank gear on him. I do have him skilled up. I don't know if that's necessary. I do have him level 60, fully promoted, etc. And I just have HP defense, defense HP, HP defense, and a bunch of HP and defense. Okay, really good gear, but I have my sets saved, so I just swap them over as needed. A5, I don't know that that's necessary. Bash and Ring, probably not necessary. He doesn't block more than 2, so I don't think you need this, but it's just for more stats, right? You just want this bro to be tanky AF. Ivar, I don't think you need Ivar. I think you could do this with Lunaria, maybe even Araka, because he's only adding a little barely extra damage. This is just some random gear because I just use him as a lord mostly, but decent gear, whatever. Some decent attack, low attack speed, which doesn't matter, but blah blah blah. Spirit Siphon, you could probably use Lunaria there, no problem. My Hex is not built tanky, so you can say I have flat attack, so just for more damage. I don't know that you need this high of damage. I killed the ads quite quickly, and I don't think you need to kill them that quickly, but decent gear, I guess. Awaken 5, so that helps. And I do have this. I don't think you need this. The other guy in that video didn't use this, so you don't need this artifact, but that's the best in slot. You can also just use this one, Spirit Siphon, if you want. And literally doesn't get placed. You can put literally anyone in here. So did I place him? No, I didn't even end up placing him. If your other tank dies, Titus, you can have a backup tank to throw down if you really want to. It was not necessary for me, just tank gear. Now for Elowyn, she's fully skilled up. I have her awakened too. The artifact doesn't really matter. If you're struggling with damage on your Volka, you could maybe use this one if you wanted to just buff. I'm just using this for a little bit more healing. Rage regen is unnecessary because honestly, I don't even think I needed to use her ult ever. I do have one piece with HP main just to make her somewhat tanky because otherwise she'll get smoked. I do have her in pretty tanky gear because if she dies, you're dead. There's nothing you can do. You can't heal the Torador, you can't heal anyone else, and everything's a wipe. So attack speed just to give constant healing quickly. Again, look, I don't even have attack on here. I only have 9,000 attack on her, so it's not really high. You just want to make her tanky. It's not really high requirements for attack. I'm just looking for HP, defense, attack, healing, attack speed. This is a great piece for a tanky Elowyn. Yeah, I already went through this, right? Yeah. Okay, already went through that. That's good. Awakens I don't think are necessary. Maybe this helped a little bit. No, I hardly even used her ultimate, so I don't think that's even remotely needed. And we got Edith. Probably required. I don't have her. Oh, I do have her skilled up here just for a reduced skill cost. I don't think that's definitely not necessary. You definitely do not have to skill her up because you only need to use her ultimate twice. For the 2 gargoyles, that's that. I just have good tank gear on her, just like the rest of them. Defense, HP. You just want as much HP and defense as you have. I just use your 3 best tank sets that you have. Artifact is Bash and Ring. You do want the added block. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Finally got this one done. Feels good. This level was freaking annoying though. It was really annoying. I'm happy to be done with this level. And the good news is it saves your gear when you do the auto now for at least this one. I don't know what they changed when they changed that. They changed it while I was not playing as much, moving into the new house, etc. I'm also going on paternity leave like real soon. So I might be a couple day break, or I don't know, maybe I'll be posting less, maybe I won't, because I don't know what's gonna happen. We got a little baby girl coming, so that'll be cool. But yeah, that's it for the video. I'm finally got this one down. Geez, this one was crazy. This one was definitely crazy to get done. It took me forever. Let me just watch the auto real quick. I haven't even autoed this thing yet, but yeah, feels freaking good to get this one over with. So yeah, there were so many annoying things. I'd get to the end and then I would just like, there's so many things happening everywhere that like one time I was gonna beat it and then I forgot to use her ultimate to knock the gargoyle away and it wiped me. I kept on having my Hatssut die like a million times. I had to make her super tanky because my Hatssut was just not living very long. Oh yeah, I haven't tried this with POD, so now it's got POD. Let's see if it works. I wonder if it's oh yeah, because now we're going to be one-shotting everything with Hatssut. I'm curious if this works now with POD. I guess we'll see real quick. It works fine without POD, but now we're going to be one-shotting all those minions. Oh, it doesn't work now. Interesting. It straight up doesn't work with POD. Oh my god. All right, well, I guess use this video to get it the first time. I'm going to have to re-record this now, aren't I? How did my tank die? Hold on. Let's try this again. I didn't even see that. How'd my tank die down here? What happened? So you'll have to beat this one time without POD. Maybe I'll have to find a different strat now that I have POD. Oh, because the timing's weird because Volka probably one-shots this ad now quickly. Yeah. How dumb. Okay, so then you have to just do the same thing except for actually have the right timing, I guess. So that's how you beat it without POD. But once you have POD, apparently you have to record it again. That's actually funny. Actually, I could probably just do this and drop it back out. And I'm curious though if this is gonna work now. That's so funny. It actually doesn't work once you have POD. That's funny because your Volka kills the ad too fast. That's a red physical, so we actually have to do this again. That's kind of lame. Not gonna lie, it's kind of lame. Kind of lame, guys. It's kind of lame. Too much damage. Too much damage. Alright, we'll just see if we can just re-record this auto now. With a little better timing. That's funny that it doesn't work once it's easier. Because your Volka just freaking one-shots. This is what I'm worried about right here though, is this stupid archer. Yeah, see, this is how you die. See, I'm gonna have to redo something different. Oh no, okay. Woo, it's close. All right, yeah. So you need your tanky Hatssut for sure. Tanky Hatssut. That's funny. You do have to re-record it. I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, your Volka is just too strong once you have 30% more stats. That's really funny. Yeah, see, that's gonna be a problem though, because now I think it'll be okay, but this is so funny. I think it'll still be fine now. Yeah, I think the timing should be fine. That is funny that you have to re-record it. I was not thinking about that. My Volka is just too OP with the plus 30% more stats. These guys will die. That'll be fine. We'll heal you up. Yeah, okay. So you just have to re-record it with a little bit better timing. Here's this ad right here. I'm curious. So if I don't ever drop Ivar now, I'm pretty sure I can just kill this with Volka, pop it away with this. Oh, there's one other ad here now that you have to kill. Dude, I'm going to have to redo this now. That's so annoying. That's really annoying. Now this is lame here. Yeah, so I think you have to use, you do have to use your Lord here, I think. So I think you have to use either Lunaria All right, so we pop that. Pop that. I'm gonna pop that. We got a red one over there. I'm gonna have to do something to kill this ad. All right, I'm gonna have to go like this. I'm gonna have to pop this. I'm gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to wait for that. Hopefully he doesn't die. Okay. Okay, we'll have to kill that ad real quick and hopefully not, oh, shit, I gotta pull you up. Nope. Oh, yep. Okay, we're good. Now we can go like this. I think we'll go like this. We'll just have to go like this. We'll have to go like this. We'll have to go like this. We'll have to kill that. Okay, so that ad's dead. That's gonna happen. We're gonna go like that, and then I think we'll have to put one more here just to help with this. How dumb. I can't believe I had to re-record this. Alright, so that should just explode, kill that. We should be okay. We should be able to just kill these here. That's so funny.
Mother's blessings don't touch me.
Yeah, and then now Volka should be able to kill this no problem without Hatssut. Before we used Hatssut's help, but now with POD we can't. So that should be fine. We do that, and then that's that. Okay, so 3 stars. There we go. Okay, so now the auto should work. I'll check it real quick, but that's gonna be pretty much it for the video. I wasn't expecting to have to re-record it, but yeah, Volka 2 OP now. 2 OP. Wait, did I just fuck it up? I just fucked it up and I didn't save the auto. Anyways, that's what you have to do. That's it for the video. God dang it. You do have to record it again. Maybe that's not bad. That might be okay. All right, cool. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. You got to re-record it after you get your POD. And that's it for the video. See you guys.